What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Serial Sensei here with another video. Today I wanted to just have another commentary type video, where I just ran on the topic, and I wanted to talk about older games, specifically things that I miss about older games. I try not to turn this into an old versus new kind of thing with my fist shaking at the sky, but I've been going through like down a little rabbit hole, and been playing some older games recently. So it just kind of, I'm just going back and remembering just old things that we kind of used to have in the games that either aren't around anymore or they've just kind of changed for what I feel like is for the worse. But yeah, I've been going back, man. I've been playing the PS3 to GameCube. I've been playing some Star Fox Assault, Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube. I went back and played a little bit of Fighting Force. But yeah, I was going down a rabbit hole, playing games on YouTube, and one thing that I really miss about some of these older games that we used to play, and just older games in general, is like unlockables. Unlockables were really cool. Like before there was DLC, before we put stuff behind a paywall, before there was a season pass for everything. Like if you just wanted to unlock something in the game, you just had to keep playing it. Like that was it. Like I was playing Bloody Roar Primal Fury on GameCube. Awesome game. Amazing series that needs to come back at some point, but that's another video for another day. But yes, I'm playing, I'm playing Bloody Roar, having myself a good old time, and I'm fighting Kronos. I beat the penguin. I hate that penguin so much. But I beat the penguin. And then you go through a little post-credit scene, and then after that, something really cool happened. I unlocked a character, and that was kind of fire. And I forgot how good that used to feel. Like just playing the game naturally, having fun, and then being rewarded for your work at the end. Like you just got a little freebie, didn't have to pay for it. No season pass. Like you just got the thing, and you just keep playing the game, and you just keep getting the thing. Like you unlock a new character, or you might unlock a new mode, but the simple fact was you were rewarded by just playing. And I felt like it made you appreciate those, it made you appreciate the characters or whatever it is you unlocked more, because you actually had to work for it. Now you didn't always have to do anything crazy, but there were some where like you might have to beat a game on hard mode, or beat a certain boss, or something a little more challenging. But either way, like you just naturally got rewarded for playing the game. And I really just miss unlockables like that. Like in Metal Gear Solid, it's one of my all-time favorite games. Getting like the tuxedo suit. I think you had to beat the game twice and you get the tuxedo suit. And I think Gray Fox also, his suit changed. I think his went from the regular color to like the red. But just little cool stuff like that. Like I said, it's not behind a paywall. You just naturally just got it by just completing the game and just having fun. And it added just a little extra something to the game that I feel like just made you appreciate it a little more. Yeah, just secrets in general. I feel like we're just done way better back then. Soul Blade might be one of the best examples of secrets I can remember. Before Soul Calibur was Soul Calibur, for those who don't know, it was Soul Blade or Soul Edge. And one really cool thing that they did that I don't know if anybody's done since then, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but in the arcade mode, every character, you go through the, like any arcade mode, you go through the mode, you fight everybody, you get to the boss, you beat the boss, you get the ending. But what was really cool about Soul Blade was everybody had like alternate endings. So they kind of had like a quote unquote good one and like a bad one. And in order for you to get the alternate ending, you had to input like a certain button combination during a specific time of the ending, and that would alter what happened. So like I remember Siegfried's, he would like get the soul edge, and like I think his bad one, it like clamped onto his hand. He starts yelling, and then you kind of get like a foreshadow of him turning into like Nightmare. But then if you do the other ending, he destroys the sword, and everything's kind of cool. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't remember stuff. I've never seen alternate endings like that. I don't think ever again. At least in a fighting game, I can't think of any that were done like that specifically, where you had to input something while you were already watching the ending. Like, I miss stuff like that. Another thing I miss, which kind of sort of ties to that, was just single player content in general in games. I feel like more effort used to be put into single player content. I'm going to gear this a little more towards fighting games, but it probably can apply to other genres as well. But I feel like fighting games just used to have more, and maybe some of them still do. I can't throw this on everybody, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, nowadays everything's online based, so people just want to get online and fight, which is cool. I do the same. I'm not that good at it, but you know, I get it. But I feel like single player modes used to have a little more care put into them. Like Tekken, you know, Tekken used to have the force mode, the volleyball. Tekken had all kinds of crazy little modes running around. I remember Soul Calibur had the Edge Master mode, I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. But they had like bonus modes that you could do. If we want to go way back in the day, little random game modes, like remember Goldeneye had the DK mode, you run around with the big head, or like the Tiny Bond mode where you run around as little short James Bond, and they have to like the enemies gotta like crouch to shoot you because how little you are. But like little stuff like that, like in the grand scheme of things, sure, they didn't really change the game all that much, but I don't know, it gave it like a certain personality and like a certain charm that I feel like isn't around as much as it used to be. And speaking of personality and charm, I think a lot of these new gen systems are kind of missing out on. Like, I miss Nintendo. Like, whatever y'all, I don't know. Switch 2 coming soon. eShop. Hey, can we get some music on the eShop again? Can we put some little sauce on it? Little personality, maybe? You know, remember the Wii U eShop had the little song used to play? That was cool. Kind of missed that. Remember on the PS3, you could customize your home wallpaper? And like, you kind of can do that on the PS5, but it is, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you could like the level you could with the PS3. I think they have like little presets you can use, and you can use like images of a still shot that you took into a game, but I don't think you can actually customize like the entire like image and have it continually be the image no matter what you select. Because I think on the PS5, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on the PS5, if you switch to another game outside of your home screen, the game has its own like little background. But like on the PS3, I'm gonna use my brother's account. He just gonna have to be in this video. He used his screen for the PS3, but like he made like his own screen on the PS3, and I miss stuff like this. Like, this was really cool how you could kind of customize your own, you know, your screen if you wanted to give you know, showcase what you like, showcase you. Yeah, this little stuff like that, man. And a big thing I miss about a lot of these older games, man. Remember video game intros? Like, now these are kind of still around. I see some every now and again, but I feel like mostly you just kind of load the game up, you get sent to a home screen, and then it's just go time, which is cool. I get it, you know, get straight to the point. But I kind of miss like the little opening cinematics. Like, I talked about Soul Blade earlier. Soul Blade, in my opinion, has like the best video game intro of all time. The song, bro. The song. If you've never watched the Soul Blade intro, my God, it's the combination of song and the video. It is cinema, pure cinema. Random game that some people may or may not remember. Ergheiz, or Ergheiz. I don't remember how to pronounce it. God Bless the Ring. That game had two openings, and I remember there were some really cool scenes in the opening with the old guy in like the hallway. All the little soldiers are in front of him. He does this move and he clears out the whole hallway, and then his hair goes from gray back to black, which was fire. The girl who was fighting on like the train and she's jumping across the logs, that was really cool. And I think in the alternate opening, the ninja who was like just doing this 100-mile run down the hallway was that was kind of fire. And remember deep cut, DBZ GT Final Bout. I ain't gonna lie, looking back, this game's kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it when it came out though, but it's not that good. But the intro, they blew the budget on the intro, man. The intro for that game was fire. It was so good, man. Gohan hitting Boo with like the little 3-piece. It was animated really well. Another random deep cut of a game. If anybody remembers Psychic Force had a super real shonen-like intro with the song and the way like they just animated it. Very, very shonen-esque. Shout to Psychic Force, man. Shout to Psychic Force. Bring that back. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. But intros used to get you really hype for the game if you got like a really cool like cinematic, just a cool like little cinematic intro before you actually dived into the game. I feel like it got you hype. It got you ready. Now, it didn't always work out. Like with DBZ GT Final Bout, it seemed like they put all the budget on the intro, and then the game was kind of just, yeah. But, hey, that happens sometimes, it is what it is. But, I don't know. The certain things older games did just gave them a lot more personality, made them unique, and made them stand out. But the unlockables for me, man, that's really what inspired this video. I really miss those. That's a big one for me, man. I miss just playing things and naturally just unlocking something without having to pay for it, or it be tied to a season pass or something like that. And like I said, some of these things are probably still around or are still around, but I feel like they're just not as prominent because the industry changed, with DLC and season passes and, in-game purchases, the in-game transactions, all of that stuff, a lot of this, I feel like it's changed for the worse. I'm not completely against DLC. In-game purchases, though, are kind of like microtransactions. I was trying to think of the term. Microtransactions. Get those out of here, man. But I get it. Things change. The world changes. I just feel like it's not always for the better. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and just rant about that. But let me know, what were some of y'all like favorite unlockables in games? Maybe favorite secrets, favorite cheat codes. Definitely let me know some of your favorite like video game intros. I would love to go watch some more. I went down a little rabbit hole, but there are a ton more I know I'm forgetting. But yeah, just let me know what were some of your favorite like features of older games that you don't really see anymore, or you don't see as much as you used to. But yeah, my name is Serial Sensei. Thank you for watching. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay hydrated, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.